Eddie has ambitions to be a great movie maker, to follow the likes of Lucas and Linklater. He makes his own films at home in the garden, One Boy and His Dog on the first rung to stardom. Then once a week he premieres his blockbuster. An audience of mum and dad is all he can muster. Now Eddie's genre of preference is horror and slash, with ketchup for blood and cars that crash. But dealing with death has become an obsession, and his no-budget horror flicks are his only possession. Each night is spent tossing and turning in bed, and the screams of his plastic men ring loud in his head. More tortured nights, and then after a week, he strikes upon a solution to help him to sleep. Eddie's plan is quite simple in his own accursed mind, for you have to be cruel in order to be kind. And although this will be hard on him and doesn't seem fair, if the nights continue sleepless, he'll slip further into despair. So he brings out the tapes he'll use to build his pyre, and both his work and his nightmares will dance inside a fire. His phantoms and his ghouls will pass with this cremation, and a peaceful night's sleep will be Eddie's salvation. So the trial he has been facing is nearing its end, and normality will become Eddie's new friend. The torment he faced now a pile of ash, a small part of Eddie thinks he's acted too rash. The dissenting voice in his mind questions his actions. It's good versus evil, two warring factions. The nightmares have remained, and to make matters worse, Eddie's convinced he's now under a curse. Isolated, confused and too scared to sleep, this debilitating condition is beginning to reap and harvest the fears that have long been there, of the slasher and the bogeyman that lives under the stair. It's becoming too much, it's becoming too much. But what can he do? It's becoming too much. There are no strands of decency left for Eddie to clutch. It has become too much, it has become too much, it has become too much for Eddie's shoulders to bear, and the once violence-free mind is no longer there.